Battlefront 2's campaign. I like it when games do this with the difficulty. Like say, explore, soldier, special forces. I like they use explore. That's pretty unique. A lot of games go with it. The games that do this, like for example, Battlefront 4, they always go with like recruit. That's like the base difficulty. I kind of like explore. Maybe scout would be a better option, although arguably in Star Wars, a scout is an advanced soldier. Whereas things like Warhammer 40k, the scout is like the noob, but we're gonna go with Explorer because I'm just playing for the story. I've already beaten it once, so I know that I can do it on the harder difficulty. I just don't care to. It's not that challenging of a game anyway. Although there are a couple moments where I did look kind of stupid, because it's a tough game, in some spots where you're sitting there, and you'll see where you're vastly outnumbered, or you picked a bad position or something, and it just gets kind of rough sometimes. But yeah, so if anyone by now doesn't know, I don't know how you couldn't with all the controversy and drama that goes around it, and what a bad... Yeah, we're gonna watch this. I don't know if this is gonna get me a strike, but... Music. Text screen, I forgot that. Nice to see the U-Wing, right, that we saw from
Captain,
Rogue
she's
One.
highly trained. Deception, infiltration, extraction. She's special forces.
Special forces. Haha, I bet you weren't expecting special forces.
Iden Versio. Inferno Squad. Commander Versio. You must be important. Look at me. So let's talk facts. That's what I'm here for. You have the activation code. I've got the ability to help you out. Just give me the code.
No.
You know we can really use someone like you. Just help me and I'll help you. It's that easy. I'm gonna get what I want eventually. My best technicians are slicing into your droid right now. Take on my offer. All I want is the code. The Empire's time has come. You don't have to go down with it.
You're right. The Empire's time has come.
Alright, loyal. That's good. Question.
VZ,
How we got captured, of course. Looking at the helmet.
VZ 626.
And that's our code.
What have we here? An ID-10 tactical droid. You're way more advanced than the ID-9. Slicing into you is not going to be easy.
Might I suggest a less invasive procedure?
Wish I could, but we don't have the droid's access code.
Might I suggest finding the access code?
The captain's working on that in the detention center. Until then, the only way to access this droid's data is to pry the memory core out of its shell.
Analysis shows this ID-10 has been modified with an electroshock prop.
Which can't do anything if the droid is deactivated. Until it hears the access code, this ID-10 can't do a thing.
Might I suggest...
Please, just let me work in peace.
Understood. I shall remain silent until you have finished defacing that ID-10 tactical unit.
Defacing? Yeah, you're gonna get shot.
It appears the ID-10 has been remotely activated.
Droid, execute the plan. Download the ship schematics from their computers, then come find me.
Kind of cool. Kind of cool intro. I like that we're starting as the droid. Got like a rebel briefing. I like the astromech that looks more like Chopper than R2. That's kind of a nice thing to show that. And this is another thing. I like that it's not the first one that you get, right? Like it isn't like, oh, first one's always the right one, right?
That's not allowed.
It's not allowed. Okay.
Use the ventilation system to reach me.
Sorry, buddy. You were nice to me. But, I'm an Imperial droid. We play a different kind of game. Alright, so... down. I don't really have any weapons. Again, this was an interesting choice. For the Seeker droid, being the ones from Rebels. That was the Seventh Sister uses. I like that I can access these even after I've seen where Iden is. Got the Treadwell. I really like the amount of droids they have in here. It's really showing some good diversity, showing that they did use these droids and whatnot. Again, we've got that classic R4 model there.
Get moving, droid.
That we saw blow out his motivator so that R2 could go with Luke. That guy's the real hero. Oh, I'm supposed to be using a ventilation shaft, aren't I? Where's that? Is that just above me? It's been a while since I played this game, so it would be like somewhere's like, yeah, right there, right in front of my face. In fact, I like that they use this droid. Like you start as the droid, gives you a different perspective, right? Like Iden let herself get captured for whatever reason. Clearly, the Seeker droid, this ID-10, is rigged so that it will activate by voice code from the helmet remotely. Okay, we got some sort of electrical field going on here. Small hazard. It's kind of nice, right? It's not just a boring flight. You have the ability to get shocked if you're bad enough.
Command wants to report on that Imperial transmission we intercepted. Thanks. We need any information.
Kind of cool that it's got that manipulator. Typical stealth indicator style there. Right. Now, no, I go over their head like this and oop, nothing's wrong. I'm sort of curious what would happen if you were to shock one of these guys. I'm not going to because you don't need to. Admiral Akbar. I like that too. The name drops, right? The subtle hints that this is a pretty...
There are too many rebels outside my cell. Find another way.
boring Iden. Come on. There's actually quite a few of them there, though. No way I could shock all of them. I like that with the manipulator being the third leg or arm, however you want to look at it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that this game just... People were so... Oh, yeah, you see? And then I talk... eliminated. I talk shit on people. I'm like, oh, well, you'd have to suck pretty badly to get caught by one of them, and then I do it. Yeah, that's just rough. But I think this game got a really bad rap, and I think unfairly. Yeah, sure, EA did some pretty dumb stuff. And the multiplayer is not something that I enjoy. I've said multiple times to friends of mine, literally, I would pay for a Battlefield 4 with a Star Wars skin. So that's all I want. Right? Battlefield 4 was a pretty successful game, pretty good engine. And I do like that because I was talking shit on this, got carried away and wasn't paying attention. Right, I didn't see the shocks until it was the last second. They kind of timed it so it would trick people. Right, I almost just did it again to myself. I like that kind of thing. Going through the ventilation systems. It's either Home 1 or a Home 1 type, some sort of MC-80 there. I like the little ships flying around it, right? The X-Wings, the smaller Mon-Cal ship there. Our flying escort. Oh, okay. You can't go up to it. It's kind of stupid. I don't like that. Like, what's the real burden with letting me go up there, right? I get it's supposed to be like slightly challenging because oh no, that guy kind of started to detect me a little, right? I'm supposed to scan to see them, right? I'm supposed to be able to say, oh look, I'm gonna play smart and wait for my timing in the routes. But really, why do I care? Right? I should just be able to go over. I shouldn't have to play smart. It shouldn't be a requirement.
If you're done, regroup with me. It's time.
I like how that field kind of like halfway gives out, and the guy's like, you know, I'd probably have a hard time going under that. And realistically speaking, who's gonna try it? Nah, it's not that big of a deal, right? He just kind of gives up and goes on. Like, really, dude, you suck at your job. You deserve this. Enjoy. But no, I think that because EA kind of had some bad ideas at the start with this game, and the multiplayer is not something I enjoy, I still don't like the way that they have it. They've changed it like 3 times now. They just can't make up their mind, and they're not making the right decision by my standards. Hi, Aiden.
Right on time. Let's go.
When I heard the main character was going to be a stormtrooper, I was so pumped.
Agent Hask, do you read me?
Loud and clear, Commander Versio. You're right on time.
I'm moving to the communications center.
Copy that.
Once I've located and destroyed the stolen Imperial message, I will signal for extraction. Droid, open the cell.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Like now we're seeing why.
After that, we'll figure out what to do with you.
Wow, this guy really sucks
So,
at his
until
job,
then,
though.
just sit down and be quiet.
Didn't realize that I opened the freaking door. Also, why did they leave an unarmed guy here? I should be able to set these people free. I don't know what this guy's problem is. No one in this cell? I should be able to set this guy free. Right? Okay. Yeah, thanks, Shock Droid. You know, I should be able to like, hey, you're on your own, dude. Or like, hey, come here and be silent.
Need to disable.
Shot this guy. I don't think there's anyone up here. Yeah, no. Again, unarmed.
Have the rebels
Hey.
figured out you wanted to be caught?
Never crossed their mind.
To be fair, we're operating outside protocol. We should have just blown up their ship.
Would have raised too many questions. For this to work, we need to be subtle.
I understand, Commander.
Subtle. Special forces. I was so excited, like I was saying, I was so excited when I heard that it was gonna be a stormtrooper as the main character. I was like, yes. I wanted one thing and you gave it to me.
Aware of the beacon directing Alliance ships to the Galan system. With this ruse, we
I like that he's not on this ship.
attention away from Sullust. We are amassing the fleet in preparation for our attack on Endor. Join us. We need every available ship to strike a decisive blow at
The rebels still think we don't know about Sullust. They have no idea what's waiting for them at Endor.
We need to keep it that way. If the rebels decrypt that transmission before I delete it, everything will fall apart.
There we go. Briefing over. And then that's why we're here. We're here to delete some message. Our subordinate Haas thinks we should have blown this ship up. which I guess would have deleted said message. Really? They just leave an armory with 4 blasters? No, 8 blasters? 8? Just hanging out in the hallway? That's what we do now? I like this. So you can go shoulder to shoulder, or you can go between first and third. I'm gonna play in first for the most part. Did I not?
Slice, please.
Just because I like the immersion of it.
It's time. We're heading to Solid to meet with the rest of the police.
Shock. Zap. They don't even know I'm here. The fools. I'm probably just gonna go hot and heavy. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait. It's supposed to be subtle, according to I don't know how these guys are this bad at their jobs.
Slice this.
Come on, try to slice that shit.
Shock.
What's that?
Agent Hask, I've reached the communication center. Deleting the message will trigger their alarm. Be ready for extraction.
Understood.
Really? If I wanna shoot this droid, why can't I? I also don't like this, that it kind of like lunges you for. I mean, I guess it's kind of okay for the combat purposes, right? I just don't like it. You kind of have to lunge like that. It's stupid. Maybe like you're sprinting and did it with lunge.
Shock! I've located the encrypted intel.
This is not great. We have new orders. The Imperial fleet will move to the far side of Endor. There we will wait for the rebels to attack. Then...
What?
Purge complete. There's nothing for the rebels to learn.
Why would they take my equipment from me?
It's time.
Beginning preparations.
I'll secure a blaster and reach the extraction point. I'm on the move.
So is the Corvus.
Don't let me escape, like you can help it. I think for a tutorial level, this is pretty involved stuff, right? Which is good. I like that. I like that it's a busy level, right? Look at that, huh? Suck on my blaster. That scum. I was just so pumped for a pro-Imperial campaign. I think if people just bash, and like so many people said, hey, give me a good campaign because I didn't get it with Battlefield 1, right? Or Battlefront, I'm sorry. I say that because I also did not like Battlefield 1, the World War I game. Historical inaccuracies with the weapons and stuff like that. Ooh, blowing up stuff on me. Alright, didn't see whoever was shooting those barrels. But that's something like that. Like, even on the easy difficulty, I died twice now, effectively. Once was as the droid. And both times were because of poor placement, not paying attention.
So is the Corvus.
Where are you going, buddy? Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh.
Droid, go.
Now this is nice. This is a new alien, as best I can tell. I don't recognize it. It looks like some weird cross between Palpatine and Maz Kanata. No, I think it's an interesting alien design. Little peeved that we're only seeing this new alien in the humans. That was one thing that I had a huge problem with during the new trilogy movies, especially the Canto Bite scene, was the lack of existing universe aliens, right? Oh, that's an asteroid. Oh, I'm supposed to be going down. Really? So they use the barrels and it's all good. I use the barrels and it's like... There we go. I guess those barrels had already been exploded.
Need to disable.
Go electrocute them, droid. Or just the one guy. Fail to electrocute the second one, that's chill. I lost my train of thought already. I do this a lot. I get talking about something that I get back into playing the game and I totally lose my train of thought. What was I talking about? I like the pro-Imperial character. Oh, the aliens. I really didn't appreciate the fact that there was no in-universe aliens in the Canto Bite scene, or the movie proper for that matter, right? Like, everyone in the Resistance was human. They're essentially the rebellion. Oh, there's people behind me. Oh, I'm supposed to be, like, defending myself. Okay. Probably we're not playing on hard, because I would have got wasted right there. But yeah, so they're essentially supposed to be the new rebellion, right? Like, I get they're not the old rebellion. Okay, we got a Quarren here. That's kind of nice. You know, maybe a Rodian or a Duro or a Twi'lek. Those were kind of more common in the rebellion. But, you know, I'll take a Quarren. I will take an original trilogy alien over new aliens and humans, right? Because that was a huge part about the rebellion too, was that the Empire was so humanocentric and xenophobic, you know what I mean? That the rebellion got a lot of aliens, just a lot, because they were being discriminated against by the Empire proper, and the First Order has effectively taken over, right? Ah, it's a trap! Whatever, shock them. Hey! I was like, can I flank them? They can flank me. My droid did shock them. Another thing I like about this, the setting, right? I've got a very Tentative 4 vibe here. This guy went to my left. There he is. Before I go down that way, I'm just gonna... The klaxon going. Totally the Tentative 4, and I love that. I love that so much. Because it's the rebellion, right? That's... Okay, we got a Sullustan. Be on the lookout for this Imperial. Yeah, put my face up, right? I'm in Stormtrooper armor. I'm in Special Forces Stormtrooper armor. Those helmets aren't gonna help you any, guys. I'm sorry. Alright. Yeah. Take that, Rebel scum. Heavy Trooper. That's nice. This feels a little stale with the weapon cycle. Ooh. Is it... It is regularly full auto. I thought this was the semi. This is just my trigger thing. I thought that was just... Oh, that's nice. But yeah, I was disappointed that they didn't have more aliens in the Canto Bite and the Resistance proper. And rightfully, it was basically all humans in the First Order because they're a takeover from the Empire. these guys, I don't know. I like that there's aliens here because I was worried that with the new trilogy being in mind, that there wouldn't be aliens because there was none in the new movies, and that's just disappointing. Ah, yes. It's another one of these places. Ah, yeah! Trickery. Should be able to pick up their gun. Good to warn me, Troy. So yeah, I don't know. I like the game overall. I'm pretty pleased with it. I like the story of it. I like the visuals, this reminiscent feeling of being on the tangent between the klaxons and just the look of the ship. Right? And clearly it's different. It's not necessarily the same sleek walls, but it's kind of got a similar feeling to it. The long drawing hallways as well as a nice similarity. But it's different, right? And you can tell that one's a Mon Cala and one's a Corellian. So they're meant to be different. They're not the same ship. They're not meant to be the same ship. I just really appreciate this, just this attempt at a narration. Because so many people wanted it from Battlefront 1, and it's such a...
Understood, Commander. Prepare for extraction.
Like going out an airlock. Like, that's cool. I thought it was like an escape pod for a second. Straight out the airlock. Now, one could argue, she's special forces and has the air suit. You could argue this is a TIE pilot helmet, which has, because the TIE fighter is, has no life support, you could argue because she's wearing a TIE pilot outfit that she's doing it right, but there's no tubes. TIE pilot helmet should have the tubes coming out.
Commander on deck.
At ease.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
0 casualties. Looks like you're still second in command.
Oh, I'm patient. I can wait.
Agent Miko, those jump calculations were perfect.
Thank you, ma'am. Hope the landing wasn't too rough.
Been through worse. Remember the Job S incursion?
And the message?
The fleet's location is still safe. Today, the rebellion dies.
Sorry, it doesn't. I hate to be that guy. That's nice. I like that they dropped the title in there. That segue. That's good. Sometime later. The executor crashing.
Piet. You fool. Get me Inferno Squad, now.
Aha. Trying to Captain Piet. I think, was he an admiral at this point? Admiral Piet? I still think he's captain. I remember him as captain at least. Something must be admirals in the Navy.
We have eyes on a rebel recovery team, Admiral, but we're too late to capture the saboteurs.
What's the status of the Death Star's shield generator?
Worse than expected. There's no way to repair or reactivate.
Then our battle station is vulnerable. Eliminate the rebels and return to the Corvus. The Emperor's plan must not fail.
Yes, sir. Agent Hask with me. Agent Miko, cover us from here.
Nice. Sniper.
One target, dead ahead. Follow my lead.
Understood, Commander.
Alright, and that's where we're gonna cut
Tell
this.
General Solo this might take a while. If there's anything to recover, we'll find it, but the
Well, if there's anything to recover, we will find it next time. So we're gonna end it there. And it was good. I liked it. I think when I'm done with this campaign, I'm gonna take a deeper look at everything. Right. When playing my Supreme Commander 2, I would kind of look at the level and progress and review as I was playing it. I think I'm gonna do that after. I'm gonna do a separate VOD for specifically like a deep look at this game as a whole after completing it. So we'll do that when we're all done. And in the next episode, we will see the Battle of Yavin on the ground. It was kind of cool seeing what Inferno can do, what one Inferno can do, right, in a ship of rebels. And then subsequently, the poor Battle of Yavin that did not go so good. So we'll call it here, and I will see you all in the next one.